What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Azumi Game Dev Day 15, and we're doing good. It was a long day, but we got some shit done. So let's just hop right the fuck into it. I have two files with stuff to show today. So this is the playground, the enemy playground file that had a bunch of those new enemy types, and I have made some changes here. So let's fire up the preview window. Oh god, why is it up there in the corner? That is really dumb. So first thing I should talk about is the first clusterfuck that happened. So you can see this isn't running in a browser anymore. Because for some reason halfway through development today, this is a browser-based program, but it stopped working in my browser. Just crashed every time I tried to open up the editor. And nothing could fix it. So eventually I found out you can like download an offline version. That's just like, I mean, it's still web HTML base, but it just runs in like it's a container or something. I don't know. So I just get a little bit more UI space because don't have all the web stuff. So this is technically better, but it's still weird that happened. It took a while to figure out how to fix. But there's still some weird eccentricities, like it snapping windows to the top like that. But I believe now that I've closed and I open them again, no, it's still fucked. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can move that down from there. I think we might be fucked and stuck like this. Okay, well, I guess it's not a big deal, but you can see the flying enemy still works exactly the same, but if we go to the turret, you can see now it has a laser sight and fucking shoots a laser beam, which is pretty sick. The only thing that's weird about it right now is that if I go out of its range and go back in, it'll fire. It's on like a 4-second delay, but the delay doesn't reset when you move out of range, which is weird, and I haven't figured out how to fix that yet. The only other change with the enemies is this big brute enemy. He now has an attack state, so you can see that little hitbox, and he's attacking when he gets close enough. Then when you leave, he'll start chasing you again. So again, no collisions or anything, but you can see now with a bunch of shit going on, like all of a sudden you gotta use all your fucking like ninja skills and shit to like move around all this stuff. And the little laser kind of like tracks your position and the distance and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so all the logic for all these is completely done now. The only thing left to do is make the graphics and then dump it into the actual file. But in isolation, in this little playground, they work fine. So that's that. And now we can go to the other project. Close that. This is the main file. I made a couple slight changes in here. So let me run this. The first thing is I did what I said I was going to do, and I added air attacking. So very simple. I just took the same strike from that second hit, just had it fly in front of her. Not the most convincing thing, but again, I didn't want to spend too much time with feature creep, so going back and adding a whole other animation would just take too much time. So if I have time at the end of the development, I'll go back and do that. But for now, this is enough. It's fine. It's like a couple seconds, like 2 or 3 frames for not moving her 5-pixel arm. So I don't think at the end of the day it'll be a deal breaker to anybody. But it does work. You can hit stuff in the air. And then another thing is one of the big problems I was having for a while is the hit state was kind of janky. Like you could get hit multiple times. The iframes on the hit weren't working too well. And I just tried for a couple hours to like tweak it, and it wasn't working, so I just scrapped my entire logic for hit detection and rebuilt it from the ground up. So now, before when you get hit, you just get knocked in the air, and then you would just lose your iframes before you hit the ground, so you get hit again. This time, now you got, oh, I got a bug there, but now, okay, we have a problem. I guess it isn't fixed yet. It was working fine before I did this demo, of course. But what should happen is you see you got a couple extra seconds to walk through things. I don't know why it's getting stuck in the fall state. Who the fuck knows? There's more work to be done with that, I guess. Should have tested it more, but it's even with that bug, it's a lot better than it was before, where you started getting hit multiple times. But I'll take it. I'll take it for now. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. That's all that happened. Apparently, I didn't get as much done as I thought. I thought I had this all fucking bulletproof, but I'll have to go back and figure out what's going on with the new hit detection problems. But yeah, some of it might also be just these tiles aren't all completely correct, so you can get caught in them sometimes. I don't know. That's the fun of debugging, is you never know what the problem is. You just gotta go fucking figure it out. But yeah, we're still ahead of schedule because everything I wanted to get done this week is done. So I'm gonna design some new enemies tonight. Kind of trying to get the designs for all the things I've made so far, so I can start modeling them and get ahead of next week. Give me more time, more of a buffer. That'll be good. That's it. Short stuff. A lot of work, but not a lot to show of it. It's a lot of behind the scenes shit. There you go. Cool. Talk to you guys tomorrow in day 16.